Late night on the interstate.
It's great to play in Duluth. Favorite.
I didn't feel so great until I saw the city.
Well, it's always great to play Duluth.
That's the main difference, is knowing that people I know and love are here.
It feels much more like home here.
Here you look out and you might recognize some more faces.
Being on stage, the view from the stage looking up at the town is beautiful. I love that. This is one of the coolest venues in the country.
You know, I can almost see my house, you know, from where we play. So it's, you know, feels like you're playing right in your front yard.
Funding for the playlist is provided by the citizens of Minnesota through the Minnesota Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund.
It's been such a fun day here with so many friends and family, and it's just wonderful to be home. So thank you again so much for coming on this beautiful night next to the lake. Well, it's all I can do to walk out of here alive after all the hell that I've been through. So I'm getting out of this town for a while. Spend the rest of my nights and days wishing I was back here with you. And you can't see it all washing away. It's over right before the start. After I said all I wanted to say, I went through all the pieces of trying not to tear it apart. And I'm a stranger now. Ain't no one else around. Can't forget about the sound of your alibi. I know you've been here before. And we already gave the world to your man. How can you make us beg on our knees? Oh, you might be the end of us all. I love so many people that up and said goodbye. And I'm a stranger now. Ain't no one else around. You can't forget about the sound of your alibi. I know you've been here before. Yeah, you can cut me once and then I'd bleed all night. Still might make it back home alive. And you can spread my name all over this town. 'Cause you bought so the angels are coming around back for more. And I'm a stranger now. Ain't no one else around. You can't forget about the sound of your alibi. I know you've been here before.
Well, it's always great to play Duluth because it's you know, it's a home show and we don't get to do it as often as we used to. So there's something really special about it.
I don't think there's another city in the world really that's so full of friends and family and that.
It's our hometown. There's an energy about this place, and you can feel it right now. And I'm really excited to play.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite places in the world.
It's a weird mix between nervous because it's a hometown crowd, so there's a little bit of expectation, but it's also is sort of the funnest and the ones I look forward to the most.
It's where we started, so it's got a nostalgia that nowhere else has.
I can't love you, baby, like you need me to, 'cause you'll give up on me, I'll give up on you. In the lines and the shadows, where my fear is at, I can't go out that door, 'cause it's so warm inside. We can't lie like sinners, or breathe the air like children, when you could lead and I could follow. All those times they're gone, and still I like the quiet of Duluth in the winter, in the sacred morning, 'cause there's no place like home.
April 4th, 2003 at Sir Benedict's. And it was before we actually had a name, but it was the group. And it was, I remember because it was the day after my birthday, and some family came up. They were in town for my birthday, and banjo had some family in town. So we pretty much played for a couple parents and then like 3 friends at Sir Ben's.
I wasn't at the official first show because I was off playing with the Dukes that night. But so our first show as a foursome was closing out Homegrown at Luce. And that was just awesome. We opened with dueling banjos, and as soon as we kicked in and everybody was going, yeah, it was pretty much no going back there.
You know, it was such a casual beginning. It wasn't like this big a light shining down and like, oh, you should be in this band kind of thing. I mean, we were just messing around. And we were playing in other bands when we started, so it was just something to do on the side. None of us had played in acoustic projects before, so it felt like kind of just a steady roll. And we never had too many outrageous experiences early on.
Playing at the North Shore Theater, competing with a book readathon, and having they were in like the movie theater part. We were upstairs in the mezzanine, and somebody came out from the book and we shut down our show because we were too loud and they couldn't hear the person reading. So we got shut down by a book readathon.
Those very earliest shows, I had a feeling about this is the band I want to be in and pursue. So
we've added people throughout the years, but nobody's left, thankfully. We added Ryan on the fiddle in 2007, so 4 years after we started. And then Eamon's been playing cello with us for about a year now. So we just keep getting, wider on stage, I guess.
Light it up like a city at night. Old dog bones in the city. Oh, what Whitman and borrowed alcohol. Then we drove fast, shaking all the way, like the waves in California. I'm sorry, I never know what to say at all. Call it a worry, tries to fall, and I don't think that I can make on my own, on my own, my own, on my own, my own, on my own, my own. Limited love, man, it never ends. I tried, but I couldn't make it. And your paperback lovers can never pay the bill. Some own it once and you let it go, or you may never shake it. And you'll end up drinking too much and popping pills. Loose like a feather and left here alone, and I don't think that I can make on my own, on my own, on my own, on my own, my own.
If I had a superpower, what would it be?
I think I'd like to be able to fly.
I guess I'm tempted to say flying.
The easy one is to be able to fly.
I'm pretty simple. I think I'd just take flight.
That sounds kind of romantic, but maybe, I'll go with flying. Why the hell not? Sounds fun.
Be able to read my wife's mind. That'd be my superpower. I'd take the bad with the good on that.
But the one that I think would be really amazing is if you had a superpower where if you're having a dream and you wake up from that dream, where let's say you were flying in that dream, but then you try to go back to sleep and you can't do it, you just activate your superpower and you can get back into any dream that you wake up from. Because sometimes you just really want to get back there.
ceiling, baby. You're the one that can make it all okay. Maybe today we're filled with fatal flowers and praying for the sky to turn from black to gray. Hear what I say. Never plain, no simple. It's breaking my heart, but I'm working hard to separate war from beauty. Water, fire, earth, and water, all in all, like current through a wire. But when it's high, I'll survive on dirt and paper, miracles that make me wanna die. I wonder why. Oh my God, I'm sinking. It's breaking my heart, but I'm working hard to separate war from beauty.
There tends to be no drama just because, I don't know, we're all pretty practical guys.
You can tell it's been a long time on the road, and people are cranky when they start being super polite to each other, because we're generally fairly casual around each other. And then suddenly when it's like a lot of pleases and thank yous are getting thrown around, it's like, uh-oh, someone's not in a good mood because they're doing everything they can to not set everybody off.
We don't have to have like rules for getting along, you know. We're just best friends and brothers. So we fight like brothers sometimes, but we also make up like brothers as well.
Late night, midnight on the interstate. I didn't feel so great until I saw the city. I was younger and open like a child. Man, it's been a while since I felt that way. The more and it's over. But sometimes I change my mind. I don't have the time. No, we never do. Love and nothing else. That's all I need. Thank you so much.
I've never known what to expect. Even when I was 13 years old and playing guitar in my bedroom and really wanting to make it, I didn't know what that meant.
I would play in Trampled by Turtles for the rest of my life, and I think everybody would feel the same way.
Having fun doing it, and happy that we were still able to do it after 12 years or 13 or whatever it's been. Who knows? We'll see what happens.
Music business is so volatile. I mean, bands are shoot up and shoot down so fast every day that it's mostly focusing on the present, which is a kind of a nice, it's one of the only things in my life where I can say that I can really just focus on today's show. I don't have to think about tomorrow, I feel like if we continue to put everything we have into it and do it the best we can, then at least we'll be happy with it no matter how it works out.
Well, Colorado was so nice, but I'm Minnesota sun. Even when the cold wind's blowing in the darkness of light, and the lightning comes from within here, and the old folks know there's none. Out your window you can't see the world, and man it's dead, and it's gone. And the stars at night, why do they make you cry? Don't you think that it's not like sunny Monterey and all the Steinbeck books you read, where the hobos know the secrets and the law just turns their head. Where we are is close to paradise, so you might not hear it said. And the Methodists all bring a dish to share with the ashes on their head. And when the sun's in the sky, we'll have our class outside. Why do you think that I could be so cold? I'm not scared of much here anymore. Wait, friends, that was a lie. 'Cause I'm scared to death of losing you. To be alone, I'm dry. And I know you worry about time and money. Don't you know those things just come and go? Thank you.
Funding for the playlist is provided by the citizens of Minnesota through the Minnesota Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund.